let's just hope you're not too bored of this tag already. Hello there, fellow viewer, my name is Gabriel, and today I'm bringing you the Epic Reads book tag. This is a tag a lot of people have been doing recently, and I thought I'd give my version to you guys, and let's hope you're not too tired of it already. Let's do the tag. The first question is, if you could invite any author and any of their characters to tea, who would you invite and what would you serve? We start with the difficult questions already. After really pondering about this one, because this is the only question that I really remembered from the tag, I'm going to have to go with C.S. Lewis, because it's C.S. Lewis. Not only did he write one of my favorite series of all time, C.S. Lewis just really sounded like a great man. From his works and from what people say about him, the impression I get from him is that he was a really good person, and most of his quotes are about books and food, two things that go perfectly in our world. As to a fictional character, I know he's written other stuff. I'm not too clear if he's written other fiction, but I'm definitely going to go with a character from Narnia. That in itself is hard. Probably going to have to go with Mr. Thomas, because again, we're serving tea. I love tea. C.S. Lewis loves tea. Mr. Thomas loves tea. I think it would have been a very great afternoon. Question number 2. What book do you wish the author would write a prequel to? Let's see. The Lunar Chronicles already have a prequel, because if it didn't, I would definitely ask for a prequel on that series. Wouldn't a Divergent prequel be very cool? I'm not too clear if 4 is a prequel. I think we have some events that happened before Divergent. I think a Divergent prequel in which we have the story of how Chicago became this experiment city and the rest of the dystopian United States, that would make for a very fantastic book. Even though we are kind of explained on what happened, it's not nearly clear enough, and I think a Divergent prequel would be phenomenal. Question number 3, which two characters not from the same book? Question number 3, which two characters not from the same book would make a good couple? This question is hard. It caught me off guard because I have honestly no idea what I'm gonna answer with. Off the top of my head, Alina from the Grisha trilogy paired up with Mather from Snow Like Ashes, I don't know, but in my head that kind of works. I'm not sure if it ever would work. While Mather is very fierce and kind of headstrong, he also has this shy, timid element to him, and I feel like Alina would kind of bring out the less shy side that we have to Mather. Alina also has this contrast between shy and very fierce, so I feel like these two would probably hit it off in the best way possible. Question number 4. If you ran into your favorite author on the subway and you could say one sentence to them, what would it be? Wow. There are so many difficult questions in this tag. First of all, I'm not too clear on who my favorite author is. And to go for someone other than C.S. Lewis, definitely Suzanne Collins. The Hunger Games is obviously her most famous work, and it's the only thing that I've read from her, but the immense love that I feel for that series cannot be expressed correctly with words, you know. And running into her in the subway would kind of be completely mind-blowing. And after the 2 minutes that my brain would be reeling in like, that's Suzanne Collins, I would just kind of stare at her, and then what would I say? Oh my god, that is just so hard. I would probably say, thank you for writing such an amazing series. Thank you for writing something that has made a whole generation think about the future, really kind of reflect on how we want the future to become. Thank you for writing a phenomenal work of fiction, for making me and other teenagers obsess over it. Let's pretend that's one sentence, because saying only one sentence to Suzanne Collins would be impossible. Question number 5, what book made you a reader and why? Kind of in pair with the previous question, The Hunger Games. The first time I read The Hunger Games, I just really asked myself, how on earth can I feel so many things for a book? Because it was the first book that really made my brain implode with awesomeness. Why? The why element can't really be answered when it comes to this trilogy. Again, it's a series that made me think. It's a series that has everything that my 12-year-old self wanted in a book. It had romance, and it had action, it had plot twists, and it had political intrigue, and I just loved it so much. I think it's a great series, not only for young adults, but for adults to, again, reflect on the future and in which direction is the world going. And I'm just repeating myself here, but yeah, that's why Hunger Games really made an impact on me. Question number 6, your bookshelf is on fire. Choose the book that you would save. First of all, I would save as many books as I possibly could until my hands kind of just scorched off, but that's another thing. Yeah, as many books as I possibly could, but if I could only save one, no, I can't choose. I'm sorry. Next question. Question number 7. If you had to choose between one dystopian world that you had to live in, which one would you choose and why? And this one is actually not really hard for me. I would definitely choose the Divergent world. You know, before the whole revolution thing took place, I feel like the Divergent world is a really, really orderly dystopian world. Inside Chicago, the experiment city, they have just set up such an orderly and organized government, and the way things go is everyone in its place. And I feel like out of all the dystopian worlds that I've read, that would be the one that I definitely felt most comfortable in living in. So yeah, Divergent, because it's very organized before the whole thing happened with Tris. And the last question, what is your most epic read of all time? What kind of question is this? Why are there so many difficult questions in this tag? Let's see, shall we? These Broken Stars, This Shattered World, Cinder, Scarlet. As you can see, my bookshelf is currently very empty because all of these books are very epic, and I honestly could not, you know, they're just, they're the bays, and yeah. Anyways guys, this was the Epic Reads book tag, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see more of me, it would mean a lot if you subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for my next videos, and remember to keep your day a bookish one. Goodbye! Any author in era would make a she's out not too now to clean this up.